Shalom. Well, I just want to give a little update. Yesterday, we went out to the land, did some farming, did some gardening, checked on the we put a fruit tree out there, and we kind of did some sporadic. We picked out a little plot, and then just threw some seeds in there, just see how they grow naturally without us doing anything. And for the most part, I was completely surprised. You know what I mean? Everything that we threw out there was showing growth. And it's just, if I would say the weather, I say it's just the beginning of, it should be good weather from here on out. But besides that, I had one onion. That mug was so big, and then I guess it's starting to rot or whatever. Or there's other, I guess it's starting to make more onions. I don't know. But we put one onion, and we have a grape tree that is starting to show a lot of leaves. We have two raspberry bushes that are now, they got a lot of leaves on it, you know what I mean? Because at first they were just sticks. So yeah, and then we got a plum tree that's like about a lot taller than me. So I said about 6 feet. You know what I mean? And it's got leaves throughout its stem, so it sticks. So, and it's actually where my property is where the property is, it's very windy in the area where I have it at, and everything is just standing up strong and good, looking good. So I would say, you know what I mean, it was, what we did yesterday was we cut down all the high grass, the hay or whatever that is, or grass, whatever that is, that was grown up. We cut all that down, for the most part. Most of it down, especially around the areas where we were farming. And then we made a hookah culture. Hookah culture, you know what I mean? The mound, we took a lot of dead wood and put it under the dirt and dig like a little hole and put that, we kind of did, a little mound, and I put a little bit of everything in it. Did 2 different kind of watermelons, some what they call them, snap peas or whatever. And then, unlike the directions, everything we didn't do, everything I did, well, me and my son. And then, other than, we had like some garlic, big old bag of garlic, and a big bag of 2 big bags of onions. So we're going to have a whole bunch of onions. I could just imagine kind of eating that's going to be. Going to get tired of onions. But now I got to figure out like a root cellar or something like that, or how to really preserve those so they can last at least through, a good season when we never have to buy onions again. And then we're going to leave some in the ground, like the one I experiment. We're going to leave that in the ground also and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Because this is all new to us. You know what I'm saying? So if you have any, you have any information on what happens, give me kind of a heads up what to look for. You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to touch it whatsoever. But eventually I am going to move a lot of things away from the raspberry bush and the grape tree and the plum, because they're all kind of in a, I don't know, I'll say about 6x4 little plot, you know what I mean? And then I got some corn finna grow there. I got a lot of stuff about to grow up, and then some kale and cabbages, and it's all kind of just thrown in there, so ain't nothing really organized. On one side it's organized, and on the other side it's not. So you know. But where it's all put at, everything gonna get 24 hours. I mean, not 24 hours, but full sun for at least 6 to 8 hours during the summer. So, or even during the winter, because it's all east facing. You know what I mean? It's southeast facing, so the sun actually goes like that, and everything, all my plants are right here, and the sun goes right across the front. So everything gets full sun. It goes, over the mountain, But so I figure everything should, and the way it's looking, it's gonna be great. So we did the hugelkultur. That was a little more work than I thought that was gonna be, because you gotta understand, my property has a lot of rocks, and when I say a lot of rocks, I mean it's a lot of rocks. I wouldn't doubt that I may only have like inches of soil, and the rest is rocks. So I have to find a different spot on my plant, on my land, or I believe I'm gonna try to get a hold of me some what do they call that, or I'm gonna just cut up some of these all the logs I have on my property, wood chips. I'm trying to get me a hold of some wood chips and get, maybe about 6 or 7 inches, or maybe a couple of feet of wood chips poured on my land and raise it up some, and in order to get me some good real soil, built up, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't have that much depth, you know what I mean, between the rocks or the mountain top or the mountain, you know what I mean? But again, you gotta understand that I am a man of God, and he says better to build your house on a rock than the one who built his house on the sand. So with that being said, you know what I mean? I wish you all praise to the Most High, you know what I mean? And that he bless this endeavor of my attempt in living holy, you know what I mean? And if you don't know what that means being set apart. Amen. And I pray that you find your way, Israelites, to the truth. Amen. If you don't know who an Israelite is or what an Israelite is, then you need to go to Deuteronomy 28 and the prophecies will, and read the prophecies. And if you are in line with these prophecies, then he is speaking to you. Amen. Anybody else? I just pray that even your prophecies that are mentioned in Revelations, amen, that if these prophecies don't pertain to you, then I pray that you are walking according to the laws, and that you cling to the right people, amen, and you stay in your position, amen, and realize that God makes no mistakes. And if you feel that you know it better than God, then you are not the person I'm talking to, amen. So with that being said, you be blessed, and may God find you worthy of his kingdom. You know what I'm saying? So this is Yatav Roy saying all praises to the Most High, and I thank you for tuning in to another episode of From the Hood to the Woods. Again, right now I'm still in the hood, I'm in front of my house. I'm in my truck about to get going back to this plantation work, amen. So, so y'all be really looking forward to some better episodes. I'm gotta get more on it. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I don't get any reception when I'm out there, so it won't be live recording, but it'll be okay. I get some record, and then hopefully we can get a good dialogue going on. So this is Yatav Roy, and I thank y'all for tuning in, all those that tune in, and I pray that if you have any information that can help me, we would greatly appreciate it. So with that being said, peace out.